So as discussed in the last video, we'll get into rule by rule breakup of each of the new things that have come up under DPDP rules 2025, launched in November 25, just a few days back, 13th of November. In this video, we're going to talk about the notice requirement that has been made. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. And as I said, we are going to talk about the notice requirements under DPDP rules 2025. So, what is a notice? A notice is a document that tells a data principal how his personal information is going to be treated, what to be collected, how to be used, and why to be collected, what is the exact purpose. And DPDP rules have laid the guidelines, rules around how the Indian data would be collected. The notice, which has this information, has to be very, very clear, very, very specific to the purpose, itemized, and should be issued prior to taking the consent of processing. It could be just in time notice kind, that the moment you are about to take the consent, you flash up the notice also. But ideally, it should be taken before the consent so that the people know exactly what is going to happen with their personal information. Right? The notice should be visible and easily accessible on your website. Mandatory items of the notice. Rule 3.1 says that the following things need to be included. What personal data will be collected? What is the specific purpose of this collection? How is this data being used? What are the details of rights? That means which all rights? What is the purpose of each right? How can you use those rights? How can you withdraw your consent? And how do you raise a grievance if in case you are not happy with any of the functions that we discussed about? You're not happy with the way your rights are being taken care of. You're not happy with the way the consent withdrawal system is there. You're not happy with any processing of your personal information. You think it is beyond the purpose, and also you can go back and raise a grievance or a complaint, right? And the notice has to accompany or detail that as well. The notice must be very, very specific. Rule 3.1a says it has to be specific to the purpose. I've been repeating that again and again. The purpose should be clearly defined with the exact requirement. I need this personal information. I have been giving these small examples in my various Udemy courses as well as YouTube videos. I need your email address to do email marketing with you. That means your name and your email address. That's it. Part 2 could be when you are happy with my email and you say, okay, give me a call and share your phone number. The purpose gets defined. It's a marketing call. Phone number comes in and I talk to you. And then you are ready to buy my product. You place the order and then you share your address so that I can deliver it. So, data minimization, purpose limitation, both. I'm collecting whatever is minimum required to meet the purpose of that particular time, right? And the exact requirement is known at each state. It has to be plain, understandable language and supported by icons if you want to. Notice must be easily accessible. Rule 3.2 says that people should not be required to struggle to find the notice. They should easily be able to see, it should be visible. Not so long that you have to scroll a lot. It should be available in all the languages as per Rule 3.5. We'll get into Rule 3.5 also in a short while. Notice must be in a clear language, simple, no technical jargon, no legal jargon, easy to understand, clear language. It should be itemized, so different parts of the notice or different parts of the rules to be segregated. For example, data maybe even color coded separately, data segregated, purpose segregated, rights, withdrawal, so that people can easily read and understand what are you talking about. They should not be getting confused and juggling up and down to understand or mix and match and create something. And then, of course, how do you create complaints out of it? Language requirements: English and Hindi, two standard languages. Rule 3.5 says that apart from English and Hindi, you need to use any of the languages, but it has to be a part of the 8th schedule of Constitution of India. There are, I think, around 21 languages in the 8th schedule, so your language that you are using has to be one of those. Before or at time of consent, we talk of this before also. Notice should be available and should be given to you before asking you for a consent. So you should know the exact purpose why I'm asking you personal information. Once you are thorough with it, I'll ask you for a consent of how am I going to use it, and we'll come to consent also in the future videos. Rule 3.6 says notice should be before seeking consent or at the most at the time of seeking consent. You should never ask for a notice obligation after you have already taken the consent. Right? There may be changes, there may be updates to the notice. Those updates and changes need to be intimated to the principal. So overall, the big picture is that notice is a critical requirement that helps you win the trust of your principals, help them have the confidence that since you are transparent and you are sharing proper processing information, then things would be good while working with you. Businesses must redesign their forms, applications, and websites, and transparency is non-negotiable. Transparency is non-negotiable. So that's about the notice requirement as per the new DPDP rules 2025, which fall under the DPDP Act 2023. The Act is immediately applicable. Government is going to work immediately on data protection board. For the fiduciaries, they are given a total of 18 months to get up and be compliant. So get more details on the rules and a lot more on privacy on my channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.